जी नाज़रीन इकराम अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू और आज आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड एंड थ्रिल्ड टू बी इन दिस मार्कम राइडिंग वार्ड 7 के जनाब खालिद उस्मान आपकी हमारी जानी पहचानी शख्सियत। आपको मैं क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करूं, मैं सिर्फ वेलकम करता हूं जनाब खालिद उस्मान साहब का हमारे शो में। एंड आज इनकी ग्रैंड ओपनिंग है यहाँ पर इनकी कैंपेन ऑफिस की। खालिद साहब अस्सलाम वालेकुम
वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
How do you feel now?
Oh, I feel fabulous. Look at all the friends that I have here from every community, from every walk of life. I think young bhi hain, old bhi hain, aur mere se bhi hain. So I think it's fabulous. It just shows, and we're just starting. Abhi aap dekhenge ki bhai, this place. Look at the way people are walking in, and this is what we want. We want a vibrant campaign because campaign is done by people. Right? So I'm so happy I'm here and all my friends are joining me. I think this is fantastic. This is a great sign and you can see a lot of people are coming in now.
Yeah. And of course अगर आप आज के इस फंक्शन में यहाँ नहीं पहुँचे हैं तो एक नाम याद रखिएगा, जब इलेक्शन का दिन आए और वोटिंग का दिन आए तो आपके और हमारे खालिद उस्मान। क्या कहते हैं?
मैं जी यही कहूँगा कि हर एक से कि एक ये मौका है जिसमें आप आएँ, आके सपोर्ट करें। हेल्प मी गेट इलेक्टेड सो दैट आई कैन हेल्प यू, क्योंकि बात ये है कि दिस इज़ द बेस्ट वे टू अचीव थिंग्स इज़ टू गेट योर वॉइस देयर, और बगैर उसके घर बैठे बैठे कुछ नहीं होता। तो प्लीज़ कम आउट एंड हेल्प मी गेट इलेक्टेड बिकॉज आई नीड योर support.
When it comes to volunteers, of course, Khalid, always need volunteers. Where can they get in touch with you?
They can actually call me. I will even give you my cell number, 647-297-0211. 647-297-0211. And I need help from everybody. कोई जैसे भी थोड़ा भी टाइम दे सकें, please come. Every evening we go out door knocking. On the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, it's a whole day that we go out. So कोई भी slot you can give me, I'd appreciate.
Of course, for those people who are watching me right now and they are not here at this office, at this location, please come to this location. हमें इन लोगों को आपका अपना एड्रेस बताएं।
हाँ जी, it's 7200 Markham Road. It is on the corner of Denison and Markham. और second number unit है और corner lot है, तो it's very easy to come. Denison and Markham Road.
Khalid, for me, all the best to you, and we'll be talking again on the radio and TV.
Inshallah. But thank you very much, Iwaz, और आपका program, you have always been very kind to me, और I am really grateful. Okay, thank you for your support.
No problem. Anytime, sir. Thank you. Thank you again.
और आरफा जी को मेरा बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा कर देना भाई,
क्योंकि she's always with us.
I know she's always there and she's great. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheering for the Khalid Usman campaign for his election for the Ward 7 Councillor. We're gathered here today to kick off his campaign and open up the office for the community to come help volunteer, for him to meet fellow community members, for him to introduce himself again to the community. So I hope everyone has a good time today. Thank you.
जी उनको मैं बहुत दिनों से जानता हूँ, उनके बड़े भाई को भी जानता हूँ। बहुत ही ऑनेस्ट और डिसेंट आदमी है और मुसलमानों का बहुत ख्याल करते हैं, और मुसलमानों का नहीं हर एक ही का। जब भी मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है टाउन ऑफ मार्कम से, आई गो टू हिम एंड ही रिजॉल्व्स द मैटर एंड एडवाइसेस मी अकॉर्डिंगली.
Most honest, reliable and responsible councillor we will ever have.
Well, my name is Tessa Ben Ireland, and I've lived in the community for more than 30 years, and I have known Khalid since then. Khalid is a community builder. He has always been in the community, and I support him, and I will always support him, and the community supports him. He's a wonderful man, very, very good man.
खालिद उस्मान साहब जो है बेहतरीन इंसान, और यहाँ मार्कम हॉस्पिटल के लिए बहुत उन्होंने फंड रेजिंग की है, और माशाल्लाह कम्युनिटी में बहुत इन्वॉल्व हैं, और वी रियली अप्रिशिएट हिम. हम लोग तो उनके लिए वॉलंटियर भी करते हैं, अभी भी करेंगे.
खालिद उस्मान साहब से मेरी जस्ट अभी रिसेंटली मुलाकात हुई है, लेकिन मैं बहुत फॉर्चुनेट फील कर रहा हूँ कि उनके साथ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ. इंशाल्लाह वॉलंटियर भी करने को तैयार हूँ मैं. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. और ऑफ कोर्स द कम्युनिटी के बारे में जैसा है कि हमें एक दूसरे की हेल्प करनी है, तो ऑफ कोर्स ही इज़ द लीडर, सो वी हैव टू गो जस्ट चेज हिम दैट व्हाट ही इज़ डूइंग इन द कम्युनिटी.
I just want to say कि खालिद उस्मान जो है कम्युनिटीज़ के साथ बहुत इन्वॉल्व हैं. That's one thing. और secondly, he has done so much for Pakistani community and South Asian community so far. So we are going to support him fully. Okay.
Okay, my name is Tessa Ben Ireland, and I'm your MC. And I am supporting Khalid Usman because he's a community builder. He is a community builder, and I am supporting him, and I want each and every one of you to support him and to remember this phrase. I am supporting Khalid Usman because he is a community builder. Friends, we are here this afternoon because we are here to select Khalid Usman to the seat which he occupies right now at Markham City Council, representing Ward 7. I refer to him as my brother because I have lived in the community for more than 30 years. And I became aware of Khalid through his involvement in the community in Markham. He is someone who said, he is not someone who said, oh, by the way, here's a vacant position, and I'll take a shot at it and run for it. Khalid Usman is one that knows the community and has the pulse of the community. He has the pulse of the community. Who else than Khalid Usman? So I'm urging all of you to join the momentum and bring everyone you know to volunteer, to canvass, to knock on doors, and do the right thing. Elect Usman once again to Ward 7. Remember, there is strength in numbers. I am supporting Khalid Usman because he is a community builder. Can we say that together? Yes. I am supporting because he's a community builder. Okay. Now I will call on Abdul.
Yes, yes.
Abdul Ingar.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, on behalf of our candidate, Khalid Usman, it's my honor to welcome all of you for a very special occasion. The occasion is, indeed, we all know that we are going to work hard, we are going to work together for someone who has a track record, and who can and will deliver for Ward 7. So are we all ready? Are we all ready?
Thank you, Tessa. Behno aur bhaiyo, today is a very special day as our brother Bhai Khalid Usman has decided to open up his campaign office as well as has decided to be the councillor of Ward 7. There are some people in the world for whom they don't reach their destination, but the destinations look for the capable person. And Bhai Khalid Usman is one such person. I have known him for more than 4 decades. His involvement, his commitment, his dedication to the community. They say he's a community builder. Sure he is. I can see so many heads of the presidents of the various communities here, the councillors, and of course, you name any community here in Ward 7 and in Markham, that community is being represented. Bhai Khalid Usman, you have always been an icon in the community, source of inspiration, and something to look up to. I salute you, and as a matter of fact, we are fortunate in Ward 7 that he has offered to be our representative at the Markham Council. He is no novice to the Markham Council. As it is, he is the councillor at the moment, but he has been there in various capacities, and top of it, not only in Markham Council, even with the Markham Stowell Hospital, he has raised millions and millions of dollars. What a great contribution he has made to the society. And there is certainly not a long time when on 22nd of October, we will celebrate his victory. Khalid Bhai, thank you and God bless you all.
I will now call on Isanullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a great pleasure and a distinct honor to be associated with a person who is a fellow chartered accountant and has served the community for at least 12 years in the past as a city councillor. And Khalid sees no bounds, as a matter of fact, in serving the community. He brings dedication, he brings passion, and he brings sincerity. He brings dedication, passion, and sincerity in serving. He is a person who sees no color, religion, or creed in serving the community. I am with Tessa in terms of nominating him as a community builder. I give you a prime example. In early 2000, Khalid helped a community building a place of worship. And by virtue of having him help the community in terms of saving tremendous amount of money and in terms of bringing that place of worship to the community of Markham, there were literally thousands of families in the community which came through residing around that place of worship. So in true sense, Khalid is a community builder. And that's where he did not stop. He went ahead to the North Markham and helped build another place of worship. And he saved a tremendous amount of, literally millions of dollars to that community as well, to help bring a place of worship. No person can do this unless he is dedicated and he is sincere and he is passionate about it. I always tell about Khalid that his mother gave him birth not to be her son, but only to help the communities. May those be all communities in the Markham or the cities around. Khalid, kudos to you. You are the one we are looking for, inshallah, to be the councillor of Ward 7. Remember, go ahead, don't be stingy. Khalid is the one, and we have seen it with our own eyes. Past in the city of Markham, he helped the city beautification, the traffic light counters, build parks, build community centers, and bring the policies and procedures, help the city in terms of helping the Muslim community and the other communities alike. So we want all of you to make sure that we contribute towards his campaign in terms of giving our time, in terms of giving our money, so he can support his campaign and be elected for our Ward 7. Khalid, it's a success. I see a lot of people here, and they're here to make sure that you are our Ward 7 councillor in the October 22nd election.
Okay, so now I call on Dr. Kenning.
Thank you, Tessa. Well, 大家好. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Kenning. Well, I'm here. Don't have to say much. I'm here to support Khalid Usman. And I think you should all support him. And I know he has done a lot for the community. He has been there for the community, as mentioned, for us. Now, we want all of you to say that you're there for him. And you will be there for him. Okay? Well, okay. So that's all we need. He has done a lot, I know, from many decades of intercultural activities we have done together in the city of Markham and beyond as well too. So I'm sure he will make a fantastic councillor for Ward 7, and for all of us we'll be proud to have him to represent the city of Markham as well too. So let's continue on the excitement and look forward to the celebration. So Khalid Usman for Ward 7 councillor, city of Markham. So remember that. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ng. And now I call on Dr. Helena Hazek.
Well, thank you, Tessa, and I'm delighted to be here today because I'm supporting Khalid Usman for councillor in Ward 7 because he's a community builder. You may not have heard this before. I had the honor of representing parts of Ward 7 for 10 years as the local MPP, and every time that anyone needed help in this community, who did they turn to but the one and only Khalid Usman? So I saw firsthand the work that he did as chair of the Markham Stouffville Hospital Foundation, raising something like over $2 million through the years that he brought the Canadian-Pakistani community together for those fundraisers. It was an amazing job, Khalid. You're such a hard worker. But the one piece that I remember best that Khalid was so instrumental in doing, in conjunction with, of course, our mayor and with the city of Markham, was after the horrible shooting in the mosque in Quebec City, Khalid and Frank got together to organize a vigil in the Civic Center. And I was there, and you, honestly, Khalid, you brought the community together. People from every faith, from every background were there to mourn together. And to me, that was the essence of Khalid, a generous, hardworking man and a community builder. So, October 22nd, we know what we need to do. We need to vote for Khalid Usman, Councillor, Ward 7.
And now I call on Salma Zahid, MP for Scarborough.
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Wanakam. Ni hao. It's really an honor and pleasure to be here to kick off the campaign for our friend, my mentor, my elder brother, Khalid Usman. Khalid, of course, is a community builder, and I can't think of anyone else who can be a better community builder than our friend Khalid Usman. When I came to Canada 19 years ago, I saw him as my mentor, and I have learned the Canadian politics from him. So I owe that to him. It's important that we all work together and the way Khalid has worked, not even in Markham, but across GTA, his ability to bring different communities together on one platform, whether it was a vigil, or it was for Markham Stouffville Hospital, or it was for Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital. He has always been there for the community, giving back to the community. Now it's time for us to act and give back to Khalid Usman by... He has always been there for all of us, for every community. Now for us, it's time, in the next 40 days, it is important that we get together and do our best. I'm a very strong believer of door knocking, and I think that is the most effective way we can identify our vote, pull our vote. So I tell you that it is for any community to be successful, it is important that we have our political existence. We need political existence and representation at all levels of government, whether it is federal, provincial, or municipal. We need Khalid Bhai in Ward 7 to be representing the people of Ward 7 at the Markham Chamber of Commerce. There cannot be anyone else better than him. So let's knock doors, pull the vote out. Don't take anything for granted. I know his name is well known, but we can't take anything for granted. We have to make sure that we identify each and every vote. So for the next 40 days, it is my request that please come out, do whatever you can do, whether it is your financial donation or you can spend some time knocking doors, pulling vote on October 22nd, so that we can all make sure that he is and will always be the councillor for Ward 7. Thank you.
And I certainly do concur with the MP, because every vote counts. Don't take it for granted. Every solitary vote counts. Now, I've lived in Markham for more than 30 years. And when anyone says to me, "Where do you live?" I say Markham. And then they ask me something about the city of Markham. And I says, I live in the city with the best mayor. All right. And I'm going to call the best mayor up right now. Mayor Scarpetti.
I'm just going to use this. Thank you. All right, well, that's one. That's one.
We all will vote for you.
I just want to say good afternoon, everyone. Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Vanakkam, Ni Hao, Lehoma. Welcome to everyone. And I want to say it's a pleasure to come by here today. I can tell you that I typically don't get involved in municipal races because, you know, everyone gives you this advice. Look at, you come out and you support someone as mayor. You have to work with whoever gets elected. And that's true. There's an old kind of English joke that says you get to choose your friends, but you're stuck with your family. And that is true about municipal councils. I don't get to choose them. It's the public that gets to choose them, and I always respect the public's decision at the end of the day. And I can say, we've had the great fortune, even when we've come from different backgrounds, different political perspectives, even when we maybe have had an issue or a bone to pick, that's what got us involved in running for municipal council. I can say I've been very fortunate, no matter who gets elected, to work with all members of council to do our number one goal. And our number one goal is to do the right thing for Markham, to do the right thing for the people of Markham. And I know that Khalid Usman that's at the top of his list as well. So I want to say that categorically. So I've come here today, and in all likelihood, this will probably be the only campaign kickoff I come to. But I come here for a reason. As I said, life is about choices, and the people of Ward 7 have a choice to make. And this is nothing to take away from the people who've come forward, who are expressing a passion for their community, who again will talk about issues and bring forward what they see as important for them and their community. And that's healthy, and that's a good debate. But aside from all of that, I think the voters of Ward 7, the residents of Ward 7, have to think about the choice that they have. The political process is good. It challenges all of us, no matter what position. It engages us. It makes us think about how our community can be better. But there is no doubt, no better person with better experience, who'll be better prepared, who can start to work from day one, who knows this community, who's worked hard for this community, not just for the last 2 months, not just for the weeks of the campaign, but literally for years, for everyone in the city of Markham, and that's Khalid Usman, and there's no one better. So, all of you, I know that if all come up here and tell your experience, you would all have a great story to tell about Khalid Usman and how he has supported so many people and so many causes. And I can just tell you that when Khalid was on Markham Council, we were fortunate to have him there. His ability as a business person to give strong advice to me and to the rest of council, the way that he served on the Markham District Energy Corporation at an important time in that business, to grow that business, we always appreciated his advice. But, you know, quite honestly, there is no one who has more energy, more insight, or the biggest damn smile in the city of Markham than Khalid Usman. So how can you say no to that face? How can you say no to that face? So the reason that I'm here, of course, the Ward 7 election will be left up to the people of Ward 7. And I can tell you that the people of Ward 7, if they really stop and think about it, you know, as the mayor, I always try to get the best value for taxpayers' money. Well, I can tell you, we get no better value than anyone else than Khalid Usman. We're going to get our money's worth with him. So the reason that I'm here, if you're someone of color, and I know a lot's being said about the community builder, and he truly is, but when you stop and think about what's the definition of community, it's people. And I can tell you right now, there's no better person that has spoken out for people of all color, people of all backgrounds, people of all religion, people who are marginalized in our communities, both here at home and around the world. Khalid has dedicated his life. It's not public service, it's his life to improving the quality of people around the world and here at home. And so whether you're a young person trying to get a job, whether you're a senior citizen who needs to get support in the community, whether you're a woman who's faced domestic violence and has strong support for the Yellow Brick House, whether it's a new baby being born in your family, or someone who's facing a physical challenge and now has a hospital that they can go to. If you're a business in this community, you need someone who understands the challenges that business people face with all of the regulations and everything that makes it difficult for new businesses to succeed. And then if you want someone who just isn't doing this to get a position on Markham Council, I can tell you, Khalid could have walked away from this opportunity. He doesn't need to be on Markham Council to advance anything in his personal life. This is just part of who he is. If you start to dissect and analyze his DNA, you're going to find in that DNA there's a chromosome in there that says, listen, you've got to serve humanity. And that's what Khalid Usman is about, serving humanity. So the voters of Ward 7, you have a choice to make. And as much as it's difficult sometimes, because we want to support a friend, we want to support maybe someone we've known in our neighborhood, maybe we want to support someone because they happen to be related to someone else. You know, just step back and think about that for a moment. Think about the reasons why we need to elect someone who is strong representing this area. And I can tell you, as much as I've stood around the table, the council table, and I'm very proud of the fact that I advanced the Ani Community Center. That thing wasn't going to be built for another more years to come. And I said, no, we're going to build it now because there's young people in our community that need a community center in their neighborhood. As much as all of that happens, this area needs a strong voice to stand up for Milliken Mills, to stand up for Ward 7, to stand up, quite honestly, for the most diverse area in all of Markham. All of the city is diverse, but when you take a look at this room, when you come into the schools and the community centers and the doctors' hospitals and the businesses here in Ward 7, as I do, you see no greater diversity than right here. And that diversity, I'll be honest with you, we've seen when diversity doesn't have a strong voice in political organizations. We see how far things can go in the other direction. And Khalid Usman will be that strong voice for Ward 7, that strong voice for the diversity here in this ward. And now I'm going to tell you the real reason that I came here today. That's all well and good for Ward 7, but I'm telling you, I need Khalid Usman sitting around the council table with me so we can get more great things done in the city of Markham. Congratulations, Khalid. This is a wonderful, wonderful turnout. This is a wonderful turnout today. There's a wonderful feeling in this room. But I want there to be a greater feeling on October 22nd when we elect Khalid Usman as the councillor. And the only way that that's going to happen is after we enjoy this wonderful opportunity of friendship, after we enjoy all that, and I gotta get out there and get some of that food. After we enjoy all of the wonderful food that is there, please remember that all of you need to go back and get another 20 people involved in this campaign. As nice as Khalid is, as beautiful as his smile is big, as wonderful as his heart is big for all the great things that he's done, if the rest of the community does not know that, if the rest of the community doesn't see you at their door helping him get elected, then there's not going to be a celebration. But I'm confident with everything that Khalid brings, and that if all of you commit yourself over the next few weeks, as great as this celebration is going to be, we're going to have a bigger one on October 22nd, celebrating the election of Khalid Usman. Thank you very much and good luck. Thank you.
Now you can see why I said he's the best mayor. And now we're going to elect the best Khalid Usman for Councillor for Ward 7. And I call on Rabia Usman.
I'm just going to start off by saying thank you to everyone that has joined us here today to kick off the Usman campaign. My name is Rabia Usman. I am the daughter of your Ward 7 Councillor, Khalid Usman. My father is a true public servant, and he has served as a Ward 7 Councillor for 3 terms in the past. He is seeking election now because there is so much work to do to grow Markham smartly and serve this ward. He has the experience and knowledge. He is a chartered accountant by profession, member of the York Regional Police Services Board, Markham Civil Hospital Foundation Board, and he is the treasurer of Mayor Frank Scarpiti's foundation. He is a recipient of the Community Service Award from the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor General's Caring Canadian Award. There is no man I know that works harder or cares more for any individual or community than him. I could continue going on about him, but I'll let him tell you more about his platform. My father is a community builder and the best candidate for this community. I am asking you to please support him and go out and vote for him. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Ni Hao, Wanakam. I can't do what Mayor Frank Sarpiti can do, but I tell you, after that powerful speech, I'll say a few words. I am so grateful to every one of you that on a Sunday morning has come here because you believe that I can represent you. I think that to me is very, very important. I had prepared a speech, but I think it's underneath all these notes. But anyways, I'm going to speak from my heart because I think this is what the feeling is today. Speak to you and tell you that I am committed. I am committed to make that difference, but I need your help. I need everyone's help. I know I'm lucky because I've been appointed on the council once our past councillor became an MPP. And it gave me an opportunity and I found out the issues, even though it's been a short little while, but I found out the issues that face Ward 7. If you had come on Friday, you would have found me on the corners in Box Grove. On Thursday, you would have found me on the corners of 14th and Markham Road. Why? And during daytime with the staff of City of Markham, because there were issues. People have started calling. There are traffic issues. There are cleanliness issues. There are issues relating to day-to-day life that involves the citizens. So that gives me the impetus of saying, take charge, because that's the only way we are going to be able to build this community. It's a beautiful community. And as the mayor said, this Ani Community Center, it's a masterpiece because we had our Children's Festival, the first major event, and I'll tell you something, it is very, very impressive. Then we had Mary Ing's barbecue there. It was yet another use for the community. And we can see that how our seniors can use it. There are so many things that they can use at the center. You can have community events there. I think it's a natural. You don't have to go to Markham Fairgrounds anymore. What you have to do is, there's a park right next to Ani Center. Book the park and book the community center and use it for your whichever event you want to do for community. And that is thanks to the mayor and the regional councillors. There are two regional councillors that are here. Jim Jones, where are you? Come on up here. Come on up. Nirmala Armstrong, please come on up here. Do we have any other candidate that is here? All the candidates for the trustee, can they come up here? Juanita, come on up. Ali Chatta and Taha and Shabir Chawla. You're all here, so come on up. I'd like people to see you. These are into, is Juanita here?
Juanita's coming.
Okay. So these are other candidates that have put their names up for election this time. And I know that, Juanita, come on up here. So I have worked with Jim and Nirmala, and it will give me another opportunity when I'm elected to work with them. I think they are very, very wonderful councillors that are committed to the city of Markham. So I think this is great. All of you that are here, I think they deserve your attention and deserve your help. We also have school trustee Juanita, Nathan, she's here. And then they have two other candidates. I don't think the third one is here, but Ali Chatta and Mr.
Ali's right there.
Where? Ali is here, yeah. But Taha is not here. And Shabir. So they are here, they're running for school trustee. It's as the mayor said, you know, I loved his words. He said, hey, let the best man win. So they're here. Woman, man. Right on. Man, woman. Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay.
You know, I'm used to this male chauvinism, which is so bad. So let the best person win. So my dear friends, you have really, I'm going to make my speech very, very short, but it's going to be an appeal, not a speech. And I know, sorry, Bangu Jian, come on up here. She's not running now. She'll be running later, but she's here. Bangu Jiang, she's been an MPP candidate. Dr. Saab, is your husband here? He's not here, okay. Anyways, anybody else that is here who is involved in politics, please come to the podium, because I don't want it said that I did not recognize everybody, because everyone else that is here in their own right are big community leaders. They're all here, and if I start to take name, I know I'm going to miss someone. So I want to thank all of you to come on a Sunday and help us for this campaign. Now, one person that I will single out, or three persons, I would say. So I'll start with my wife. Come on up, Abda. She is not only my wife, but she's an amazing woman. I'll tell you something. She is one person that finishes her medical office and runs to the campaign office. And she is here all the time. So thank you, Abda. And my daughters, Rabia, Maria, and Henna was just here, but she had to leave, but Imran is here. Imran, thank you. And his mother is from Pakistan. She's visiting. She's here. Aziza, thank you. Our campaign chair is Yanis. Where are you, Yanis? You've seen Yanis. He's an amazing organizer. And I thank you for taking charge. I saw David slowly here. Where are you, David? He's our campaign manager. And also, I know there are lots of people here, but one person, one special person that I say my adopted sister, Nancy Coldham. You know, all these nice smiles, all these nice smiles and all the work that you see, the campaign theme is Nancy.
Now I will call Tom Hurt to close the kickoff. Good evening, Tom.
Thank you. I think, like the last couple of speakers, I don't need a microphone. You've seen the testimonials. You've seen the show, what's available in that. I'm the commercial. I'm here to ask for funding. And apparently I'm supposed to stand over in front of these microphones, and so I will do that. It costs a lot of money to run a campaign, and the success of the election is based partly on the success of getting in funding for that. So Markham has a rebate system, though your contribution to Khalid Usman's campaign will be acknowledged by the city of Markham in the form of a rebate check. The details are on Khalid's campaign website and also on the city's website. So we'd ask that you do that. And in showing, I'm supposed to be collecting money, so this is my right hand with my check in it, giving it to my left hand, and I have available space now for more checks. That concludes the formal part of our presentation, and we thank you very much for coming.
Hello, I'm here to support Khalid Usman. I remember when he was a councillor in Ward 7 many years ago, and he is a community builder. He does listen to the residents, and he does his very, very best to address the issues. And that's why I'm going to support him this time as well. Thank you very much.
Very pleased to be here at the Khalid Usman campaign kickoff and to lend my support to Khalid. Obviously, there's a lot of good candidates that are running, but Khalid Usman has the experience, he's had the community involvement, he's done so much for young people, for seniors, for women who face domestic violence. He really is someone who helps many people in our community. And he's done that while he served as the councillor here in Ward 7, but he's also done a lot of great work in helping to fundraise for Markham Stovall Hospital, for other community initiatives, and he did that on his own time. So really, he's the person with the experience, the energy, can hit the ground running and get started right away. Someone whose advice will be valued around the council table. Khalid, good luck. Wish you're part of our team.
हाँ जी, आप तो बिग टाइम आर्टिस्ट हैं, आप बताइए आर्टिस्ट लोग क्या कहेंगे इनके बारे में?
नहीं जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। खालिद उस्मान साहब हमारे बहुत प्यारे और बहुत पुराने दोस्त भी हैं और भाइयों की तरह हैं, और इनकी बड़ी कंट्रीब्यूशन है जी सिटी ऑफ मार्कम में, जो इन्होंने फंड रेजिंग की है, जो इन्होंने यहाँ पे कम्युनिटी वर्क किए हैं और उसके अलावा बहुत कुछ किया है। तो आई थिंक ही इज़ अ डिजर्विंग कैंडिडेट, और पहले भी 3 बार ये इलेक्ट रहे हैं काउंसलर यहाँ पे, और अभी भी जो उनके जो थे एमपीपी इलेक्ट हो गए थे मार्कम से, तो उनकी जगह खाली हुई तो उनको वहाँ पे अपॉइंट किया गया बिकॉज उनकी परफॉर्मेंस और काम को देखते हुए। तो आई थिंक ही डिजर्व्स इट, तो एवरीबडी शुड सपोर्ट एंड वोट फॉर खालिद उस्मान। थैंक यू।
Thank you.
Together with our community leader, Dr. Canning, and our mayor, Frank Scapiti, and this Chinese calligraphy is presented to our candidate, Khalid Usman, okay? And here, this is, okay?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, okay. No. Vertical.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, vertical.
So
Okay, let me explain the meaning of these 3 characters. Okay, the first character pronounced as Ha. That means the summer. That is the time for best development, beauty, and perfection. And the middle character, Si. In Chinese, it means public servant or public official. It also means serving. And the last character, Man, means the people. So these 3 characters combined together means our candidate, Khalid Usman, is committed to serving the people of Ward 7 with his whole heart and energy, like the red hot sun in the summertime, the best period for good development, beauty and prosperity. Okay?
मैं उनको जानता हूँ पिछले 20 साल से। खालिद उस्मान को मैं तब से जानता हूँ जब वो खुद काउंसलर थे यहाँ 3 टर्म से। So he is a very compassionate social worker. He, between all the politicians I know, he is one of the most amazing, dedicated, hardworking, visionary person. And he should be elected. And my hope is he will be elected this time. And I wish him all the best for this campaign and all the success moving forward for his best future. Thank you so very much.
My name is Vakar Khwaja, and I'm volunteer for Khalid from day one. And I'm volunteer for last good 25 years, and I will be volunteer for this campaign, and I wish all the best for Khalid Usman. Good luck, Khalid.
जी मैं खालिद साहब को तकरीबन कोई 20 साल से तो 25-26 साल से तो इधर जानता हूँ, और उससे पहले वो हमारे पेशावर में हमारे फैमिली मेंबर रह चुका है। उसकी वाइफ ने मुझे भाई बनाया है और मैं उसका भाई हूँ, और उसके रिश्तेदार खालिद उस्मान के जो रिश्तेदार हैं वो हमारे मेरे अच्छे दोस्त हैं। खालिद उस्मान ख़ुद बहुत अच्छा कम्युनिटी एंड हार्ड वर्कर है, और उसने इस कम्युनिटी के लिए बहुत कुछ किया। हम लोगों ने उसके लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया। उसने मार्कम मस्जिद के लिए किया, जामिया मस्जिद के लिए कितना दौड़ धूप किया, उसने दारुल अमान के लिए कितना किया, उसने बाकी कम्युनिटी वर्क कितना किया है, मैं उसको जानता हूँ, और उसने बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया। लेकिन उसके बावजूद हम लोगों की चाहिए कि हम 22 को निकले और उसको लिए वोट कर ले। ये नहीं कि हम मुँह से कहते हैं कि खालिद उस्मान साहब अच्छा आदमी है। खालिद उस्मान साहब के लिए वोट करना ज़रूरी है, उसको विन करना मुंह से नहीं, प्रैक्टिकली करना है कि हम जाके वोट डालें और उसको कर ले, फिर उससे हमारे इंशाल्लाह जो तवक्कुआत है वो अच्छे होंगे और बेहतर होंगे। तो खालिद इज़ द ग्रेट मैन, great competitor and great scholar. वो बहुत मैं उसके मुतालिक जितना भी कहूँ कम है.
आप जी अपने हस्बैंड के बारे में बताएं, क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
वो बहुत ही नेक इंसान है, बहुत मेहनती इंसान है, एजुकेटेड है, कम्युनिटी लीडर है, क्या मैं कहूँ, और बहुत अच्छा हस्बैंड है. हमें अक्टूबर में हमारी शादी को 41 years हो जाएंगे and we have been together wonderful. He is just a wonderful husband and now that he is running for the council, please support whoever lives in Ward 7. We really need your help and support. Thank you for that.
Why you are working so hard for Khalid Usman?
Because it's the best guy in town. It's the community builder. So I'm here working full time. I left my job for the next 3 weeks to come here to help this guy.
खालिद उस्मान भाई तो हमारे ख़ास हैं, हमारे लीडर हैं. जो उनकी कंट्रीब्यूशन है कम्युनिटी में, बहुत कम लोगों ने उतना काम किया है. और मैं समझता हूँ कि इन जैसों को और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एंगेज करना चाहिए. माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं, करते रहे हैं. मैं और आप हम सब ने देखा है और हमारी फुल सपोर्ट उनके लिए. ही इज़ अ प्राइड ऑफ द कम्युनिटी. ऑल द बेस्ट.
So I'm here at his campaign office, happy to support. You know, Mr. Usman has been very supportive of the Black community in Markham and in York region, and a genuine supporter of the community work that we do, and really speak volumes to how, as communities existing in this space, we can work together and be supportive of each other and to really advance the interest of everyone. So I'm glad to support him. I'm glad to see that he's putting his name out again to be a public servant and to really serve all communities in York region.
खालिद साहब के बारे में जितना कुछ कहा जाए कम है. मैं उनको कम्युनिटी हॉस्पिटल से जानता हूँ. मार्कम स्टोविल में उन्होंने जितने बेहतरीन काम किए हैं पूरी कम्युनिटी के लिए, उसका मैं कायल हूँ. इसीलिए मैं आज उनको सपोर्ट करने आया हूँ और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ और दुआ करता हूँ कि वो ज़रूर जीतें और हम सबको रिप्रेजेंट करें.
I know Mr. Usman as a chartered accountant, and I know he's a worker there, very smart, very active, and very human. And for that and other reasons, he has my vote, and I will take as many people as I can to support him.
सबसे पहले तो we are so proud of you, especially as a woman, that you are doing a great job being a woman. It's not easy.
Thank you so much. But you know, when I hear अपने लोगों से जब मैं सुनती हूँ कि they are happy कि जो काम मैं कर रही हूँ and they have a sense of pride कि मैं उनको represent करती हूँ, तो मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ा एजाज़ यही है.
We are proud of you. आप जी खालिद उस्मान साहब के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
तो खालिद उस्मान को मैं तकरीबन कह दूं कि बचपन से ही जानती हूँ. आपको पता है खालिद originally is from Peshawar. My husband's family has known him for a very long time. And खालिद की जो वर्क एथिक है, जो उनकी कमिटमेंट है, तो हम खुश नसीब है कि खालिद जैसा शख्स भी हमारी कम्युनिटी में है. एंड आपको पता है कि टू पुट योर सेल्फ आउट पोलिटिकली आसान बात नहीं है. सो हमें चाहिए कि हम उनको सपोर्ट करें जिस तरह भी हो सकता है, वेदर इट्स फाइनेंशियली और वेदर वी वॉलंटियर, तो लाजमी है उनको सपोर्ट करना.
Any tips you want to give him before the D-Day?
No, Khalid has been in politics longer than I have. So in fact, मैंने जो पहला campaign किया था, that was on Khalid's campaign when he ran provincially. So that was my first foray into politics. I supported him irrespective of party, because as a Canadian of Pakistani origin, I will always support whoever runs who is of Pakistani origin. So Khalid is a very seasoned politician, and he does an incredible job at whatever he does. He is very good at what he does.
अब आपके बारे में पूछती हूँ, आपकी कामयाबी का राज क्या है?
मेरी कामयाबी का राज जो है वर्क एथिक, और ये पोजीशन जो है, मैं जब निकली वॉलंटियर काम करने, तो मैंने कभी भी ये नहीं सोचा था कि मुझे क्या मिलेगा. I saw a gap. There was a certain gap, and I moved in to fill that gap. And I never thought of what will I get in return. So I think अगर इंसान honestly काम करता है and you're not willing to sort of let small things upset you, because politically you have to have a very thick skin. So things Allah has a way, He has a plan for all of us, and it works out.
Any message for the youth, young girls, that how they should come to politics and what they should do?
Definitely the young girls, and मैं तो जब से मैं खुद सियासत में आई हूँ तो I've been speaking on this. I always tell the young women, the young people कि think of politics as a career, क्योंकि हम सब चाहते हैं कि औलाद डॉक्टर बने, इंजीनियर बने, मगर we need lawyers, we need journalists, we need politicians. So मैं हर एक को ये कहती नहीं हूँ कि पॉलिटिकल ज़िंदगी जो है हर एक के लिए नहीं है, एंड पॉलिटिक्स एक ऐसा प्रोफेशन है कि देयर हैज़ टू बी अ पैशन. अगर पैशन ना हो तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है. बट आई ऑलवेज टेल यंग पीपल, गेट इन्वॉल्व एट एनी लेवल, गेट इन्वॉल्व. एंड मैं उनको इनकरेज करती हूँ कि जाके अपने MP और सेनेटर और MPP के दफ्तर में वॉलंटियर काम करो एंड सी कि ये ज़िंदगी आपके लिए है कि नहीं है.
Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you too.